Coming into your YouTube airwaves, it's Vaughn, the Stat Man, and welcome to the Stat Room. Woo! How is everybody doing? And welcome to the Stat Room. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so before I get into this video, let me introduce myself. Guys, I am Vaughn the Stat Man, and you can follow me on Twitter at Vaughn the Stat Man. And guys, check out the website, vaughnthestatman.com. All right, guys, so you guys asked for it, and I am here to give it to you because I love the DFS community. So here is the FanDuel video for Week 12, so let's get right into it. All right, so the first game on the slate that we're going to look at is going to be the Las Vegas Raiders at the Atlanta Falcons. And when it comes to the quarterback position, you cannot go wrong with either quarterback. I believe this game will be a shootout. It should be probably a 55-point total. I like either quarterback. I think both will give you that 16 to 20 point margin, so I like either one. Now, at the running back position, I don't like Jacobs in this matchup because Atlanta is pretty strong against the run, and they're even better at home. So if I had to pick a running back, I would take Gurley over Jacobs. At the wide receiver position, everybody is in play in this game, guys. You can just pick any one of these receivers. Now, Julio Jones is going to be an interesting play because if he's healthy and if he plays the whole game, he will score more than anybody on this slate. He will get you 25 points. But Julio Jones is always nicked up. Now, if he's healthy, he plays the whole game, he'll get you 25 fantasy points. But Julio Jones will come in, play three plays, catch a ball, tweak his ankle, and then be out. So when you're playing for $1 million, do you want to put your $1 million on a guy who might not make it through the whole game? Now, I do like Ruggs in this game is interesting, and Gage are the two guys that I like. At the tight end position, I'm not a fan of Waller because on the road, his best games were on the road. His best games were at home, and they were 18 and 22 points. I only have to look at I just know stats like that. Look, 18, 22. But at home, that's when you play Waller. You don't play him on the road. Hayden Hurst is, if Julio Jones doesn't play, I absolutely love Hayden Hurst. That's only if Julio Jones don't play. All right, I don't like either defense in this matchup. So let's go to the next game. The next game on the slate is Carolina at Minnesota, and I love this game only if Teddy Bridgewater play. Now, Teddy Bridgewater play, I'm going to use Kirk Cousins at the quarterback position. I would run. This is a full game stack if Bridgewater play. I'm going with both running backs. The wide receiver position, you're only going to be able to get two. Thielen's in COVID protocol. I love Moore and I love Jefferson, and I don't love either tight end or either defense. Okay, next game, the Giants at Cincinnati. And it kind of breaks my heart that Burrow was hurt because I was watching this kid and he was everything Cincinnati needed. Cincinnati and Cleveland are franchises that I absolutely cheer for because you want to see fans have something to cheer for, especially when you're so diehard. And Cincinnati has been cheering for this team, and they finally got a guy that you can cheer for, and he gets hurt. It kind of sickened me to my stomach to see that happen to that kid. I wish him a speedy recovery. But in this matchup, I would take Daniel Jones over Finley because he can run the ball. He will probably get you a rushing touchdown. I think Daniel Jones is safe to get you an 18 to 20 point margin. I wouldn't run Finley. The Giants defense has been solid, and the type of throws that he would need to beat the Giants, I don't think he has enough experience. I think he's going to throw a lot of swing passes, wheel routes, and sideline routes and comeback routes. To beat good defense, you got to do post, skinny post routes. I don't think he's capable enough of doing those, so I wouldn't pick him. But in my four horsemen, I would put Giovanni Bernard in there. When you have a quarterback without a lot of experience, you want to check the ball down. So I believe that Giovanni Bernard is going to get you 15 to 20 fantasy points just on checkdowns. I believe he's going to catch 7 or 8 balls because that's what you do when you have an inexperienced quarterback. You throw it to your tight end or you throw it to your running back. All right, I don't like any of the Cincinnati receivers. I think they're going to have a rough day as well as the quarterback. I like Slayton in this. I think he's going to have a big game. Now, the tight end position, I'm going to play Ingram in all my lineups. Just like I told you last week to go with the Steelers tight end. I told you to go with him. I told you I was going to put him in all of my lineups. And I did go with Ebron in all my lineups, and he gave us 13.5. This week I'm doing the same thing. Ingram, if he bites me in the butt, so be it. I think Ingram is going to get us 15 to 20 points this week. I think this is going to be the breakout that everybody has been waiting for. So he is who I'm going with. And if I had to pick a defense, of course, it would be the Giants defense. Next game I'm going to go into, Cleveland at Jacksonville. I need to talk about that. Cleveland's going to just run the ball. Baker Mayfield will not throw more than 15 to 17 passes. You could put both of Cleveland running backs. I think Cleveland's going to rush for 220 yards. I think both running backs get 100 yards, and I think both of them get into the end zone. Other than that, there's nobody else here to talk about other than maybe Cleveland's defense. All right, next game, Tennessee at Indianapolis. Do not run Henry in this matchup, because if you do, you're going to lose a lot of money. He's going to get about 50 yards rushing. I don't think he gets into the end zone. But I do like Phillip Rivers if he plays. And I do like both of Indianapolis running backs. I don't like none of the receivers in this game, because it's just too tricky to call these receivers. All right, so let's go to the next game. Arizona at New England. This is going to be a fun game. New England has a great defense. I think Gilmore comes back this week. So if Gilmore comes back, that's going to be a tough matchup for Hopkins. But Hopkins is, I take a receiver over cornerback. I don't care what cornerback it is. When you got a receiver like Hopkins, he will beat anybody. As you saw in Monday Night Football, Evans beat the top cornerback for the Rams, so beat Ramsey. So I don't really care about top cornerback. If you give me a top receiver, I'm taking him every day of the week, because he only needs 2 plays to get you value. All right, so now let me give you the quarterback that I'm going to run. Allen is someone that you want to put into your lineups. I believe Allen's going to go big time in this matchup, and Herbert also. I think Allen's going to get 30 points. I think Herbert's going to get 27. At the running back position, if I had to pick a running back, I would take Ballage, because the Chargers, they run the ball better, and Buffalo doesn't stop the run. Ballage is a really, really interesting play, because no one's going to roster him, but I think he's going to be in the $1 million winning lineup. And my gut tells me that he's going to be in that lineup. All right, for the wide receiver position, you can't go wrong with any of these receivers. They all are ballers. So you could just take your pick. I don't like any tight end in this matchup. All right, guys, so let me give you the receiver that I'm going to run with, guys. That's last but not least. I'm going to give you guys Cooper Kupp. Now, Cooper Kupp just came off a 20-point game. He balled out. He had a 3-point game the last time he played this team. If you look at his numbers, he's had a 7, 8, a 2, a 9. I know that he wants to redeem himself. He's too good of a player to give you another stinker. I believe he gets into the end zone this week, and I believe he's going to get you about 24 fantasy points. I think he's going to be close to what Keenan Allen did last week. When I told you he was going to be the best receiver on the slate, I think Cooper Kupp has a chance to do that this week. All right, guys, so that's it. I'm not going to break down no more of the slate. I gave you enough help, guys, so if you made it this far, guys, please hit the like button. That's how my channel will grow. If you watch me for the first time, hit the subscribe button. And good hunting on week 12. You got Ingram, Kupp, Bernard, and Allen. All right, guys, so good hunting on your NFL contest, guys. And don't forget to win-win. That means give people what they want so you can get what you want. And, guys, don't forget to think and ink. That means write it down so that way it can come true. And good hunting on week 12. Love you guys.